Hi everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I just want to talk about a really funny comedy movie that you guys probably have not heard about, but I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And that, my friends, today is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So for those who are unaware, Scott Pilgrim versus the World is based off the books of the same name by Brian Lee O'Hany, and it's about a 23-year-old a slacker musician named Scott Pilgrim, as he is dating a pink-haired girl named Ramona Flowers, but in order for him to fully enter the relationship with her, he has to vanquish her 7 evil ex-boyfriends. Now, to me, a film like that sounds pretty cool, and I want to give you guys my personal opinion on the movie and why you guys will love it. And by the end of this video, you guys will totally enjoy it. So sit back, relax, have some treats or popcorn, and enjoy the movie. So, like I said in the intro, that of what Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is based upon, but it has a pretty unique design of how the book is and all that animation, that animated drawing style. But I just want to give you my own thoughts on the movie. So right off the bat, the film is directed by none other than Edgar Wright, who you may know for doing some films like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, but he would later do in 2017 Baby Driver, which I find those films really fantastic and awesome in my opinion. And I might do a video on those soon in the future. But for now, I'm going to talk about Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. So yeah, I remember when I was pretty young, I heard about this film's announcement. I was pretty over the moon because I like pop culture and comics and stuff at a very young age, and by the time I heard of this, I'm like, I gotta check this out. And I am definitely a fan of how the cast was chosen for the movie, like Michael Cera, Scott Pilgrim, Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Ramona Flowers, and even the actors they pick for the exes that would later go on to do massive film stuff. Like, for example, Chris Evans, who you may know prior to this was the Human Torch of the 2005 Fantastic Four film, and its sequel, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, in 2007. And this was a year before he would later be playing Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I find pretty enjoyable. Another star was Brandon Routh, who was playing Superman in Superman Returns, and he wouldn't return the role until in 2019 around the Crisis of Infinite Earth series CW. He played Todd Ingram, the vegan boyfriend with the superpowered, and he was basically a vegan powered Superman, which I find comedically funny. Yeah. But anywho, there was also Mae Whitman, who you may know played Katara in Avatar: The Last Airbender, a show I really enjoy, and I probably want to do a video on that in the future. But besides that, the film has a pretty great unique style of the comedy and the acting, especially from the cast. I have to say, one of the most funniest moments in the film, just when Scott just being Scott, and he kind of is basically like me, and I find it pretty funny. But in my opinion, the film is really enjoyable. Yes, there's a few flaws, but hey, despite that, I find myself enjoying the movie. And as of today of this video, it is that film's 15th anniversary, which means it came out all the way in 2010, which I was a pretty young kid at the time, just trying to adjust to the world of pop culture. What I enjoy of the film is just how much it gained of a cult classic. Despite not making a huge amounts of money at the box office, it was still enjoyable for the fans to enjoy, even myself. And years later, Netflix would do an animated TV show called Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, which is basically an animated spin-off from the Scott Pilgrim books, which I may cover in a future video if you guys would love me to. I'm more than happy to do that. But, yeah. I know this is pretty much of a short round of a video, but I want to give this time to talk about that movie so much, and you guys will enjoy it as much as I do. And also, the Scott Pilgrim cast, if you're like watching this video right now, I want you guys to know you did great for that film. I loved it, and I just like enjoy it. It'll be and I will defend that movie until the end. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Ciao.